Hey everybody, Steve here, and welcome to another episode of Under the Hood, where we go through a full playthrough of a game that we've previously reviewed. And today I'm really excited to be taking second season Under the Hood. Now, not only is this one of my favorite games that I've played for many years and still continue to play, but I'm also really excited that I'm going to get to give you a sneak peek at some unreleased teams that will be coming out next year. So I'm going to be playing the all-time franchise greats from San Diego against the all-time greats from New England. So Dan Fouts will be starting for San Diego. He'll have LaDainian Tomlinson in the backfield, and he'll have Antonio Gates and Lance Allworth to pass to. And then over on the New England side, Brady will be starting at quarterback, and he'll have a really powerful combo at tight end with both Rob Gronkowski and Ben Coates. And then some old names at wide receiver, Stanley Morgan and Irving Fryer, along with some recent wide receivers like Wes Welker. So this set, it'll be coming out sometime early in 2016, and the players will be featured on teams that they're mostly known for, and they're only going to be on one team. So that's why you won't see Randy Moss on the New England roster for this. Also, I'll be using a custom field that was designed for me by Al Wilson, and the reason I'm doing that is so it has all of the help sheet rules condensed onto one space alongside the field. And you can download both of those separately, and I'll post links to those on the video below. And other than that, we'll be using the latest version 4.0 of the rules, and I'm really excited to get this going. I'm anticipating a very high scoring game, but who knows what will happen once the ball gets kicked off. So let's head right down to the field. New England will be hosting, so we'll be at Foxborough Stadium as the all-time San Diego team takes on the all-time New England team as we take second season Under the Hood. So here we are down on the field. We're all set up. And so you'll see a couple things that aren't with the base game that I'm using to go along with the new sheets that Al Wilson has created, is I have a third six-sided die that I'll roll, and that just helps speed along when you're rolling on the solitaire offense chart. If it goes to a tendency or an audible, then you already have the roll done to see what pass or what play they come up with. And then I also have a decider die because there are a couple places on the solitaire offense chart where it's a choice between a short or a screen pass. And so when I have the opposing team on offense, I let the AI control everything, so I'll just roll a decider die for that. And then I have my board here, just have some markers. So I have the orange one is the ball, the green one is the first down marker, and then I use this one over here. I have a couple spots where I keep track of first, second, and third, and fourth down right here on the field. Okay, so I have everything out here in front of the camera so that you can see. The only things off camera that I have that I'll be referring to are the quick reference boards. And there's two double-sided sheets that come with the game. So after I shoot this, I'll put some close-ups of those for the first couple times that I refer to them. And as I do with all the videos here, the first few possessions, I'll go into detail of what's happening, and then as we get along in the game, I'll play it as close to real time as I normally do, so you can get a feel for how quickly the game can play. So I think we're all set. Oh, the other thing, there is a deck of quick results cards that come with the game, and you simply decide if you're going to do a pass or a run. You flip it over, and then most of the time it'll just give you, as the name says, an instant result. So that's another thing that helps speed up time. But I've actually found in my last few games that I haven't really needed to use those because of how fast the game plays with all these new updates that have come out recently. So I might use a couple of those, particularly if the game isn't close later in the game and you're just trying to sort of run out the clock. Those are a nice way to speed up the gameplay at that point. All right, so first we'll have the the coin toss, and what I do is I just roll the black and the white die. The white die is for the road team, in this case San Diego, and the black die will be for the home team, for New England, and whoever gets the high roll wins the toss and will receive. So it's San Diego wins, so they will get the opening kickoff. Alright, so we'll roll the 2 dice and we get a 36. So we'll look on the quick reference, the kickoff, and it says that it goes 61 yards, and the kickoff grade for Gostowski is a B, so that means we're going to add 3 yards to it. So it'll be a 64-yard kickoff. So it'll get us down to the 1-yard line. And it's going to be Paul Lowe returning for San Diego. So Lowe catches it at the 1. We'll see what his return is. We roll a 41. Again, we'll look at the reference board. And a 41 tells us we subtract 1 from his return grade. He has a return of 22, so he'll return it 21 yards. And San Diego's offense will come out on the field, starting at their 21-yard line. So we'll mark off 15 seconds of play. And we're ready to get going. Alright, so we'll roll all 3 dice. And usually we're only going to refer to the black and the white die, but occasionally we'll need the silver one. So the black die is a 1, so that tells us that San Diego is called a medium play. The white die is a 4, so New England's defense is a safe. So we'll go to the medium and safe, and then we'll roll the black and the white and the 20-sided die for the finder chart. Oh, and I should say that I'm going to play the game out when San Diego is on offense. I'm going to let the dice dictate both the offense play and the defensive play, and also which player receives the pass or receives the handoff on a run play. And then when New England is on offense, I'll call the plays and pick out what player is going to receive the pass, and then I'll let the AI chart call the defense. All right, so Fouts is going to pass on the first play here from scrimmage. So we get a 44, so we'll look on the medium versus safe defense, and we're in the first quarter. I'm going to ask if the guard in the GA slot is a 2 pass, and that is Doug Wilkerson, and he is a 2 pass. So we'll go to the yes chart, and it's a complete at the sideline for our yards. So the finder die was a 16, and for a medium, that means that it's going to Malcolm Floyd, and he has an R rating of 17. So Floyd catches a pass for 17 yards, and San Diego has their first down. And they're going to move up to the 39. All right, so 1st and 10 from the 39. Let's see what the play is. All right, so this time, so we rolled a 3 on the black die, so that means it's a tendency. So each team is either going to be a pass, a neutral, or a run. And usually on team sheets, they will have a rating. The all-time teams do not have that. So I just decided before the game that both of these teams would be a passing team. So when you get a tendency, you'll then refer to the silver die here, and you look, so either pass, neutral, or run. So in this case they're a pass, so they're going to do a long, and San Diego or New England has called a blitz for a defense. So a long pass versus the blitz. It's a 31. This asks if a defender at F or B is a 2 pass. So that's Buonacati at the middle linebacker, and he is a 2, and Fred Marion at the free safety is also 2. So they're both a 2. So we go to the S chart. It's a fast sack off the blitz for a 14-yard loss. So we're Fouts gets sacked. -14. We'll mark off the time. And we'll go to second down. And he'll be all the way back at the 25. So second and long. So this time it's the short or the screen. So it's going to be a screen versus a pass defense. Alright, so 45. Asking, is the EA a 2 pass? And that's Charlie Joyner, and he is. So we're going to go to the XS column. So we're going to roll the black and white die again. We get a 61. Is the quarterback's X grade greater than 5? It is not. So it's going to be a 15-yard completion. And it is going to... It's going to go to Joyner. So on the this all-team sheet, when it's a long play, instead of picking out an individual player, it just lets you pick in the box. And since Joyner was the one that was referenced in the result, we'll say that the pass goes to him. So he gets a 15-yard completion. So it's going to be third down and 9. Let's see if San Diego can pick up the first down here. So let's see, it's probable pass play because it's third and long. So it's going to be a long versus a blitz again. Let's see if New England's defense can hold. Get a 36. This is the center, a 2 pass. And that's Nick Hardwick, and he is not a 2 pass. So we'll go to the no results. Let's say it's a fast sack. Unless Fouts has that exclamation point to avoid the sack, which he does not. So it's going to be a 9-yard sack. And it's going to be our choice. So we'll give the sack to Will Fork that time. So it's going to be second sack, 9-yard loss. Mark off the time. So the punting teams come out on the field. We roll a 26. We're going to go back to our quick reference chart. And for a routine punt, a 26 says it's off the side of the punter's foot, -5 from the average, and out of bounds. So it's going to be Mike Skiffrey's punting, and he has an average of 45. So we'll take 5 off of that. So it'll be a 40-yard punt, goes out of bounds, no return. So New England will start from their own 29. And we'll get to see the New England offense for the first time. All right, so now when New England's on offense, I'm only going to be rolling just a white die to pick the defense for San Diego. So how about we'll start with something simple, and we'll say we'll do a short pass to Gronkowski, and it's going to be against a safe defense. So we get a 56. It's asking, is defender I a 0 pass? And that's Gary Johnson, and he is a 2. So the QB is pressured, unloads the throw. We're going to go to the Y chart. And let's say 41, so that's not going to be anything to worry about. Is the QB's Y grade? So Tom Brady has a Y of 2. It's asking if it has a Y of 7 or more. So incomplete pass. And it's going to be second down. So this time we'll do a medium pass to Stanley Morgan. And San Diego calls a pass defense. So medium versus pass. It's a 63. Is G a 0 pass? No, G is a 1. So let's see, he is rated 1, zone coverage, so the triangle. So the quarterback dumps off to an alternate receiver for 2 dice worth of yardage. So we'll say that he dumps off to the running back Tony Collins for an 8-yard gain. Not bad, we'll take it. Alright, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2 from the 37. So we'll have our fullback Jim Nantz try to rumble it in. So we'll call an inside run to Nantz. And we trick the defense because they called a pass. So let's see if it works out. Got a 36 is the center, a run 0. That's John Morris, and he is not. So the runner dives ahead for 6 yards. So Nantz gets 6 yards, and New England has a 1st down. So they'll be on their own 43 with a fresh set of downs. Let's try a medium to Gronkowski. And it's going to be against a run defense. So New England's got San Diego guessing. It's a 15, so we're going to refer to Brady's completion rating. He has an A. So at A, it's an incomplete pass. Alright, so 2nd and 10. We'll do a short pass to Fryer. It's going to be against a blitz. 33 is EC, a 2 pass. That's Gronkowski. Yes, he is. So we're going to go to the XS column. Let's see what happens. 52 is C, a 2 pass. That's Rodney Harrison. Not a 2. So we go to the no column, so it's loose coverage, and it'll be a 10-yard reception. So Brady makes his 2nd connection, and that was to Fryer. Okay, so 10-yard connection. Mark off the time. And it'll be another 1st down for New England, and they are in San Diego territory on the 41. Alright, New England's going to stay in the air. Brady will do a short pass to Gronkowski, try to get him involved. And San Diego calls another blitz. That's 35 is the tackle, a 2 pass. That is Bruce Armstrong, and he is a 2 pass. So we are going to the XS column once again. It's asking, is J a 2 pass? So that's going to be Jamal Williams, and he is currently a 0 because we are past the 50-yard line. So he is not a 2. So sprints for 9 yards after the catch. So there we go. Gronk has his first reception, and it's for 9 yards. Oops. So 2nd down, 2nd and 1. We'll hand it off to Sam Cunningham. We'll have him in at fullback. We'll do an inside run to him. And San Diego calls a safe defense. It's a 13. Sam has a B rating. So that'll be for 1 yard. So he'll get just enough for the 1st down. Let's 2nd rushing 1st down for New England. They keep marching on. 1st and 10 at the San Diego 33. We'll do a screen pass to Welker. Try to get him involved. It's another blitz. So screen versus the blitz. 35 is EB, a 0 pass. So it's going to be Welker. He's a 2. So he's chased out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. So 7 yards to Welker. So it'll be a 2nd and 3 at the 26. Alright, we'll do a short pass to Fryer. And it's going to be versus a safe defense. 45 is TB, a 0 pass. That's Tom Neville, and he's currently a 1, so no. So it's complete under pressure for half our. So Fryer has a 16, so it'll be an 8-yard completion. And another New England first down. Alright, so 1st and 10 at the 18, our first trip inside the red zone. I think we'll keep to the air. We'll do a short pass to Morgan, and it's against a safe defense. Well, 34 is the TA2 pass. Yeah, that's Bruce Armstrong again, so he is. So we're going to go to the XS column. It's a 62. Is Brady's X greater than 4? It is. He has a 5. So we're going to go to the go chart. This might be a touchdown. 33. Yeah. So it actually is a gain of over 29 yards, but we're only at the 18, so Brady connects with Stanley Morgan for the score, and it'll be an 18-yard touchdown pass. Mark off one there. So New England on the board first. We'll kick the extra point. Gostowski comes out. It's a 45. Go to the extra point chart, and it's good. All right. So New England strikes first here, and we've got 8:30 left in the first quarter. We'll kick it off again. 36, so it's going to be 64-yard kick. So I'll go down to the 1 again. And this time it is Speedy Duncan who will field the kickoff. And the return gets a 24, so -5, so it'll be a 20-yard return up to the 21. And that's where San Diego will take over. And see if they can answer back. Dan Fouts jogs out onto the field. See if he can lead his team down. Okay, so this time we have an audible, rolled a 6. So we'll use the silver die to go to the audible chart. So it's going to be an inside versus a run. So he thought he saw something, but he actually audibled into the wrong play. But so we'll have our first rush here from San Diego. Marion Butts gets the handoff. We got a 35. Is the QB a run 0? No, Fouts is a 2. So Hammers ahead for a 6-yard gain. So good gain on first down. So it'll be a 2nd and 4 from the 27. It's going to be another audible. And this time he's going to audible to a screen, and it's versus a pass defense. We get a 63. Is C a 0 pass? That's Lawyer Malloy. He is not. He's a 1. So it's complete, but hauled down for no gain. So it's a completion to Floyd for 0. So 3rd down and 4. See what they call. They're going to go with a pass. So it's a medium pass versus a blitzing defense. Roll to 42 is the EA. That's Charlie Joyner. He is a 2 pass. So we're going to the XM column. 16. Yes, the quarterback's X is definitely greater than 0. So we're going to go to the go chart. It's going to be a big gain. 54-yard gain. And that went to LT, to Tomlinson. He catches the pass and gets a 54-yard gain. Woo. All right, 54 yards. Mark off the time. And that is San Diego's 2nd first down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to the New England 19. Whew. All right. So our first really big play of the game there. All right, next play. They're going to audible again. This time they're audibling to a medium pass. And it's going to be versus a safe defense. 63 is F a 0 pass. That is Nick Bonicatti, and he is a 1. No. Pass is tipped. We're going to go to the Y chart. Fouts has a Y of 4. And it's a 65, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10 from the 19. Okay, so it's going to be a medium versus a safe. 61 is D 0 pass. That is Mike Haynes, and he is a 2. So it's another trip to the Y chart. That's going to be another incomplete pass. Alright, so after that big play, 2 incompletions in a row. 3rd and 10 from the New England 19. Okay, let's see. So we're going to pass. So it's going to be a medium versus a blitz. Okay, 56. We get the double asterisk. So that's the home field advantage. The home team is on offense, they're not otherwise, so it's well covered, incomplete. So 3 incompletions in a row, and that's going to bring up 4th and 10. And San Diego is going to have to settle for a field goal. So they're at the 19, so it's going to be a 36-yard attempt for Kearney. So we're going to look at the double A chart. We've got a 23, and that's going to easily, yeah. All right, so San Diego drives down, but then stalls and has to settle for a 36-yard field goal from Kearney. And it's 7-3. All right, so New England receiving their first kickoff. All right, it's 56. It was 54 yards. Kearney has a C first kickoff, so no adjustment. So it's only down to the 11. And let's see who's going to return this. This is going to be Larry Guerin will be returning. We got 32. -3, so a 23-yard return. So a good starting position for New England on their own 34-yard line. All right. So Tom Brady and company come back out in the field. They're going to go right back to the air. We'll do a short pass to Ben Coates. And it will be against a safe defense. 51 is a 0 pass. That's Dick Harris, and he is a 1. So no solo tackle after 1/2 yards. So he has a R of 11. So half, and you round up on all those results. So he'll get a little 6-yard completion to get his first catch of the day. So 2nd and 4 from the 40. Let's see. We'll have Kevin Falk have his first run. Actually, no, we'll do Tony Collins. He'll do an outside run to Collins. And it's against a run. So San Diego guesses right. We get a 66. It's the double asterisk, so it's a home field advantage again. And offense, the home team is on offense, so we're going to go to the XR chart. 22 is a run 2. That's Gary Johnson. He's only a run 1. So it'll be an 8-yard gain for Collins. And that's going to be another New England first down. That's actually their 3rd rushing first down. All right, so 1st and 10 at their 48. And we'll go back to the air. We'll do a medium pass to Gino Cappelletti. That's against a pass. 64 is a rather first unusual result. Let's see what happens. 52. It's an 11-yard gain, but then it has that hand symbol, which means that there is a fumble on the play. So it's a completion for 11 yards to Cappelletti, but then he fumbles. So we're going to go to this chart, board C. So it's going to be a fumble gain. And on a 14, is the SB rated 2? That's only Tony Collins, so he is not. So it's going to be recovered by San Diego. And Gil Bird swoops down on it, picks up the loose ball, and then no return. So big break there for San Diego. So it's down to the 41, and that's where Bird will fall on it. All right, so let's see if San Diego can take advantage of that. Their best starting field position of the day on their own 41. And they're going to call an inside versus safe. So 62 is G run 0. That's Andre Tippett, and he is a 2. He wrapped up after a 2-yard gain. So that was an inside run by Chuck Muncie. Pick up 2. So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 from their 43. All right, so an audible to a short pass versus a pass. Fouts drops back. Let's check, is TB or GA a 0 pass? So Russ Washington and Doug Wilkerson are both 2 passes. So the protection holds up, dumps off to the running back for a gain of 5. So dumps off to LT for a 5-yard gain. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 3 from their 48. So we'll look at the normal chart. It's going to be a medium versus a safe. Let's see if New England's defense can hold here. 43 is the quarterback, a 2 pass. He sure is. So it's going to be a nice adjustment. R plus D6 yards. So number 12. So that's to Gary Garrison. So it's going to be 19. So 23-yard gain on 3rd down. So 10, 20, 1, 2, so they're all the way down to the New England 29. That's their 3rd first down of the game here. Alright, let's see what they call now. So we're going to have a short. Yeah. So short versus a pass. 16, so we're going to the Fouts has a completion of B, so I think that's going to be incomplete. Okay, so 2nd down and 10. Oh, outside versus a safe. See if San Diego can get their running game going. 34 is GA at run 2. That's Wilkerson. He's only a 1. So he's met by a linebacker for no gain. So that's going to be LT. But there is a flag on the play. So our first penalty. I'll go over here and see what it is. Middle is 63. Oh, and it's on the defense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty with an automatic first down. San Diego gets their first down from a penalty. That's our first penalty of the game. So they will have a 1st and 10 from the New England 24. And that penalty was a holding call against New England. So, all right, here we go. 1st and 10, New England 24. We're going to have an inside versus the blitz. So 35 is EB, a run 2. So that's Lance Allworth, and unfortunately right now he is a run 1. So the blitz forces the runner outside for a 2-yard loss. That's going to be LT. So his first official rush, his last one got wiped out from that penalty, is for negative 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 12 from the 26. And it's going to be another outside run versus a run. San Diego trying to get LT involved in the offense. 61 is B, a run 0. That's Fred Marion. He's a run 1. So the runner is stacked up at the sideline for no gain. And I'm sure the LT is not a questionable runner. No. So LT gets stuffed. And it is now 3rd and 12. So definite passing situation. We're going to have a long versus a pass. Let's see what happens. 35. Is the QB a 2 pass? He sure is. Secondary receiver gets free. Let's see, he does not have the bomber rating. So we look at the triangle. QB dumps off to alternate receiver for Q plus dice yards. We'll just go by the die roll here. So a long of 14 is in the EB box. So we'll have it go to Allworth. So he has a Q of 13 plus 4 is 17. So Allworth hauls down his first reception of the game. It's good for 17 yards and a big first down. So it's going to give us a 1st and goal from the New England 9. Let's see what happens. So it's a medium, but since we're in the red zone, it's going to get dropped down to a short pass. And it's against a run defense. Oh, 26 is QB or EA, a 0 pass. No. So we are going to the XS column. 14 is K, a 2 pass. Oh, it's Bob D, and he normally is, but we're on the other side of the line, so he's only a 1. So it gets bounced out of bounds after 8 yards, and it's to, let's see, that's to Woods, to Don Woods, the fullback. So he makes the reception, and then gets knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal from the 1. And this is going to be our last play of the first quarter. So it's an audible to an inside run versus the blitz. Oh, power against power here. Let's see what happens. So it's to LT. 25 is J or F, a run 2. Oh yeah, that's Vince Wilfork and... Oh no, Jim Hunt is not, but Vince Wilfork is. So, but that's the runner tripped up after D6 yards. So LT meets Wilfork, but he's able to just fall into the end zone for the score. So Carney will come out for the extra point, and he makes it. So San Diego goes up 10-7, and we'll have just enough time left on the clock for the kickoff back to New England. So kickoff is 63 yards, and Troy Brown is going to return. So he's going to field it at the 2. Decent return, +1 to his return, so he returns at 22 yards. So he bring it all the way up to the 24, and that's where the first half will end. And San Diego is on top, 10-7. Okay, so we're back for the start of the second quarter. Tom Brady comes out in the field, and his offense is starting on their own 24-yard line, down 3 points. So the air attack has been working so far. They're going to keep it going. And he's going to do a short pass to Troy Brown. And San Diego calls a safe defense. 54, we're now in the second quarter, is H a 0 pass. That's Leslie O'Neal, and he is a 2. So the receiver is covered. We're going to go to the Y chart. And it's a 36, so that's going to be an incomplete. Alright, 2nd and 10. Brady's going to call a medium pass to Gronk. And San Diego calls a pass defense. I want to get an 11. Alright, Brady is an A. So that's going to be Q plus. So 12, 16 yards to Gronk for the first down. Alright, so they're going to go up to their 40. So 1st and 10 from their own 40. We're going to stay to the air. We'll call a medium to Morgan. And San Diego will call a blitz. Rolls a 53 H. Oh, Leslie O'Neal again. And QB is going to be sacked. It's asking if he was a 0 pass, so he's a 2. So he's sacked for 8 yards. So Brady's first sack of the game comes from Leslie O'Neal. Alright, so it's going to be 2nd down and 18. And alright, we'll do a screen pass to Falk. That's versus a safe. 63 is G a 0 pass. There's not going to be probably a lot of people that have 0 in this game. That's Woodrow Lowe. He is not a 0 pass. So he's caught but hit immediately for no gain. That was probably going to run out of room here for receivers in this game for New England. Alright, so it's going to be 3rd down and 18. So we'll do a medium pass to Morgan. And San Diego calls another blitz. Let's see who wins out here. Is the center a 2 pass? Oh, it's John Morris. So he is not. So it's a pass rush from the line, and it's an incomplete pass. So after that first completion, the big sack, and then San Diego holds them on 3rd and long, so the New England punter, Rich Camarillo, will come out for his first punt of the game. And he gets good protection, +8 to his average, and it's returnable. So that's going to be a 51-yard punt. Let's see who the punt returner is going to be. It's going to be Mike Fuller. And he's, let's see, so he's going to get a 5-yard return. All right, mark the time off. All right, so San Diego comes out in the field with the lead and the ball on their own 22. We're at about, what about it here? We're at about 13 minutes left in the second quarter. Okay, so we're going to have an outside versus a safe. So this is to Paul Lowe. Look at his first rush of the game. Asking, is EA a run 0? So that's Joyner. He's not, so we're going to go to the XR column. And it's asking, is EC a run 0? And that's Gates. So no, he's a 2 right now. So Lowe's first rush is going to be for 9 yards. And we're 2nd and 1 from the San Diego 31. Let's see, is it a short? Yeah, so we're going to have a short versus a blitz. 24 is GB or EC. A 2 pass, and Antonio Gates is a 2 pass, yes. So blitz read correctly, complete for 2d6 yards. So it's going to be a completion to Charlie Joyner for 5 yards, which is enough for the first down. So San Diego with their 5th passing first down already. They'll get a fresh set of downs on their own 36. Keep marching. We have an inside versus blitz. And we're going to have an unusual result. 43. So it's a 3-yard loss, but there is a flag. Let's see what the flag is. Oh, it's going to be against the defense. Let's see, 2B. That's going to be a face mask penalty. So that'll wipe out that lost on the rush and give them a first down. On the New England 49. So, second penalty of the game, both so far against New England. Alright, next play, we're going to have an audible to a medium versus a safe defense. To 14 on the B is an incomplete pass. Well, 2nd and 10. Is it a short? It is short versus a run. Caught New England in the wrong defense. See if they can capitalize. 41 is EA, a 0 pass. Note. So we're going to go to the XS column. This is to Gates. 46 is D, a 2 pass. That's Big Mike Haynes. Yes, he is. So we bounced to the turf after just D6 yards. So 4-yard gain to Gates. That's his first reception of the game. And all right, so 3rd and 4 from the 43. Let's see if New England can hold here. So it's going to be a medium versus, oh no, we're in a pass situation. Or no, I guess 3rd and 4. Yeah, we'll call it a normal situation, I guess. So medium versus a safe. All right, so 32 Is the QB a zero pass? No, so he's going to go to the XM column. Oh no, 64. Let's see. Is QB a zero pass? No. He finds a seam for 24 yards. And this is to Garrison. So Gary Garrison gets his second big reception of the game. He's got 47 yards already. That'll be another first down for San Diego. 10-24, and that's going to put them in the red zone on the New England 19. So the San Diego offense is clicking here. All right, so we're going to go to the tendency, which is a pass. That's going to be a short versus a pass. We're going to have an unusual result. 63. So it's completion for 5 yards, but there's a hard hit. So we got our first one. So it's to Lance Allworth. So we'll go to the hard hit chart. So 15 is the designated receiver, a 2. Yes, he is. So it's complete. So Allworth holds on for 5 tough yards. So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the New England 14. And we have an audible to a short versus a run. Another unusual result. Let's see what happens. 43. It's incomplete, but we're going to have a video review. We'll go to the V3 column. Let's see. Rolls a 22. So after further review, the play stands as called incomplete pass. Well, the refs thought there was a chance there, but all right. So 3rd down and 5 from the New England 14. So tendency. So it's going to be a short versus a pass because we're in a pass situation. Or a probable pass, I should say. Alright, so 52 is E, a 2 pass. That's Steve Nelson. He is not a 2 pass, but he's not rated 0, so it'll be an incomplete. Alright, so the New England defense holds in the red zone, so Carney will come out to try a 31-yard kick, and he easily nails it. So that'll put them up 13-7. And we've got 9 minutes left of the second quarter. So Carney kicks off. We're at 26. So it's 64 yards to the 1. And it's going to be Troy Brown returning again. And -4. So 17-yard return. All right. So New England will start on their own 18-yard line. They are down by 6. All right. So after that first nice big drive, they haven't really been able to do much since then. Let's see. We'll do a short pass to Gronk against a safe. So 21, that's going to be an incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10. All right, we'll do a screen to Welker. And this is against a safe. 65 is K, a zero pass. That's Earl Faison. He is not. So it tries to cut outside after catch. So he makes the catch, but then it's going to be a D6 loss. So it's complete to Welker, but just for a 1 yard loss. All right, so 3rd and 11 from their 17. Oh boy. We'll do a medium to Morgan, and this is against a blitz. 52 is a zero pass. That's Dick Harris. He is not. But it is the SB at 2, and that's Tony Collins. He is not. So it's going to be another sack. So let's see. We'll roll on the sack finder rating. So that's going to be Johnson makes the sack. Rayleigh Johnson with an 8-yard sack on 3rd down. Second time Brady's gone down today. It's going to push them all the way back to their own 9 if they're forced to punt again. Let's see, 32 plus 5 to his average, and he does have a return of C, so there'll be no return. So 48-yard punt with no return. 3, 4, 5, 2. Alright, so San Diego with the lead and the ball near midfield. They'll start on their own 43-yard line. And we've got 7.5 minutes left of the first half. So we're going to have an outside versus a safe. Not much going so far with the rushing offense for San Diego, but they haven't really needed it. So this is going to be too low again. 35 is GB, a run 2. That's Walt Sweeney, and he is a run 2. So we're going to go to the XR column. Is E or F a run 2? Absolutely. Both Nelson and Bonacotti are run 2. So the hole closes fast, just 1 yard for low. So it'll be 2nd and 9 from their 44. Is it a short? No, so we're going to have a screen versus a safe. That's a 26. Is the center or GB a 2 pass? They are not. Nick Hardwick or Walt Sweeney are not. So QB is buried by the defensive line for an 8-yard sack. So 7. So that's going to be Mike Vrabel comes in and gets a sack. So that's the 3rd time that Fouts has gone down. So it's going to be 3rd down, 110, 3rd and 17 from their own 36. Let's see what they can do. We got a passing situation, so we're going to have a medium versus a pass. 44 is TB, a 2 pass. That's Russ Washington. Yes, he is. Buys time for the passer and is complete for R yards. So it's a pass to LT. So he does make the completion, but it's only going to be for 8 yards. LT's 3rd reception of the day. Alright, so that'll bring up 4th and 9, and they are going to have to punt. So Mike Seafreeze comes out. Let's see, it's going to be an average punt, and it is returnable. So 45-yard punt. And it's going to be fielded by Troy Brown. Let's see what he can do. It's a 56. So we get a +7 to his return. So it's going to be a 17-yard return. So I'll bring it up to the 28. And we're going to have an injury on the play. Let's see what it says. 26. So it's just the whoever we would have had in that position on the return gets shaken up, but is just removed from the game for the rest of the series. So it doesn't really affect that, because that was the end of their offensive drive. Alright, so we've got 6 minutes left in the half, and New England's still down 13-7, and they're starting on their own 28-yard line. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen here before the end of the half. We'll do a short pass to Welker, and it's going to be against a pass defense. 63 is B, a zero pass. That's Eric Weddle. He is not. So the defense converges on the pass. We're going to go to the Y chart. A 25. Brady has a Y of 2, so no. So it's going to be just an incomplete pass. Bring up 2nd and 10. We'll try. Wait, nothing really working here. We'll try an inside run to Nance. See if we can maybe get the ground game going. So it's going to be an inside versus safe. 62 is C, a run 0. That's Rodney Harrison. He is not. It's going to be wrapped up after a 2-yard gain. So 3rd and 8 from their own 30. Gotta try to get to Gronk. We'll do a short to Gronk. And against a pass defense. 51 is C, a 2 pass. That's Harrison again. He is not. Let's see. So he's not a 0 though, so it's just going to be half our yards, but still that's going to be good enough for an 8-yard gain. And that's going to give New England a first down. Just enough to move the sticks. So 1st and 10 from their 38. We've got 4.5 minutes left in the half. And we're going to do a medium pass to Morgan. And it's going to be against a run defense. So we caught San Diego napping, maybe. Let's see, 35 is FB, a 0 pass. He is not. So crisp completion for R minus D6 yards. All right. I forgot what player I called. I think it was Morgan. So 19 minus 1, so 18 yards to Morgan. And that will be enough to move the sticks again. Alright, so 10, 19, 18. There we go. Alright, so first down on the San Diego 44. And we'll do a, let's see, we'll do a short pass to Gino Cappelletti. It's going to be against a safe. Rolls of 53 is D, 0 pass. That's Gilbert. No, he's a 1. So it's just a quick completion for D6 yards. So 3-yard completion to Cappelletti. So 2nd and 7 from the San Diego 43. We'll do another screen to Welker versus a safe. To 43. EB is definitely a 2. We're going to go to the XS column. 15 is GB is 0 pass. No, that's Logan Macon, so it's going to be a dump off. It gains 9 yards to Welker. Another first down at the 32. So New England finally finding their rhythm here. Got just under 3 minutes to go in the half. Alright, so we'll do an outside run with Collins. That's against a blitz. 15. Collins has an A. That'll be a 5-yard pickup. Second and 5 at the 27. And this is going to be our last play before the 2-minute warning. We'll do a short pass to Stingley, Daryl Stingley. It's going to be a short versus a blitz. 45. His GB is 0 pass. No. Heavy rush complete for 1/2 our yards. So it's going to be a completion of 9 yards to Stingley. Bump somebody out of here for the and that will stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. New England is threatening her. We're in the red zone. We're on the San Diego 18. 1st and 10 from the 18. We'll do a medium pass to Morgan. And let's see. I guess we're in the 2-minute drill. So it'll be against that pass. 56 is J is 0 pass. No, J is a 1. Oh, so the QB is swarmed over for a 10-yard loss, but there is a penalty marker down the field. And it's multiple penalties. Alright, so let's see. First penalty is against the offense for 10 yards. So it's going to be a holding. Let's see what the other flag is for. And that is also against the offense. So two holding penalties. So they'll take one of them. And so it will be a 1st and 10, or 1st and 20, sorry, from the 28. Alright, so out of the red zone. Alright, we'll do a medium to Gronk. That's going to be against the blitz. 42 is the center of 2 pass. I really need to substitute Copen in here. But it's Morris right now, so it's going to be another incompletion. So it's 2nd down. So yeah, I'm going to send John Morris to the bench, and Dan Copen's going to come out and be the center for New England. So we'll try a medium to Irving Fryer. That's going to be a pass. Oh, 22 possible interception. Oh, but it's a 54, so another incomplete pass. So 3rd and 20 from the San Diego 28. Let's see, we've got 1:40 left in the half. We'll do a medium pass to Morgan against a pass. 44 is TB, a 2 pass. Oh, it's Neville, and he's only a 1 right now. So the QB is pressured and incomplete. So the San Diego defense holds. Gostowski will come out, and it's going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt. So he'll be on the AAA column, and he easily nails that for a field goal, and that closes the gap to 10-13. So I'll have the kickoff, and San Diego is they're gonna have a minute 20 to do something here. So the kickoff, 34, 62, 60. It's a 65, so it'll go into the end zone. So they'll take the touchback and start at their own 20. So they got all 3 timeouts and a minute. We got a minute 15 left on the clock. All right, so we're definitely in a 2-minute drill here. So we're gonna have, is it a short? No, so we're gonna have a screen versus a pass to start out. 63 is G, 0 pass. That's Andre Tippett. He is not. So it's complete but hauled down for no gain. So it'll be to Chandler. And San Diego will go into hurry up, so they'll take up 25, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 2nd and 10 with a minute on the clock. They're going to call a long versus a blitz. 56 is K, a 2-pass. That is Bob D, and he is a 2-pass right now. So pressured, ball is dumped, incomplete. So I'll bring up 3rd and 10. And we've got 40 seconds left in the half. So it's going to be against a blitz, a medium against a blitz. Oh, 63 is F, a 2-pass. That's Nick Bonacotti. Yes, he is. Pressure on the quarterback, bad throw. Let's see. So we're going to go to the Y chart. 33. Oh, just misses. So another incompletion. So that'll bring up 4th and 10. And San Diego will have to punt. Got 30 seconds left on the clock. 21. No pressure. +6 to average. It's returnable. So it's going to be a 51-yard punt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down to the 29. And Irving Fryer fields the punt this time. And he only goes 3 yards. So there's 20 seconds left. New England has the ball at their 32. I guess they have time to try a couple long bombs. All right, so we'll start out. We'll do a medium pass to, let's see, who hasn't. We'll try to Morgan. See if we can. So medium versus a pass. 45 is GA, a 2-pass. John Hanna, yes he is. Extra time, the receiver gets open for Q yards. Brady is doesn't have the bomber rating. So Morgan catches the completion for 12 yards. New England will take a timeout. So they have 10 seconds left, so I guess they'll do a long pass. Well, I don't know, I guess we'll say a long to Gronkowski and see what happens. So long versus a pass. Oh, we're going to have an unusual result. 36. Oh, so it's a 13-yard sack, but there is a flag on the play, and then there's also a potential injury. So right now it's a sack to end the half, but the penalty is, well, it's against the offense. That's for another holding, but I think they'll decline that and take the 13-yard sack. So let's see who got it. So that was Rayleigh Johnson again. So that's a third sack on Brady. And that's going to end the half, but let's see who was injured, or possibly injured. Okay, so it was Brady, but he remains in the game. So he shakes it off as the horn sounds to end the first half of the game. And they exchanged field goals in the second quarter. So right now San Diego is on top 13-10.